Well, welcome everyone. I'm so excited to have you with Kids Yoga today. Like Miss Melissa said, we're going to get cozy in our bodies over the next 4 weeks. If you can attend all 4 weeks, or you attend one, and that works too. But today we're going to focus on our feet. So we're going to meet our feet and learn about our feet and use them in class today. So I'd like you to get started sitting in an easy, comfortable seated position with your legs crossed. Nice. Now I'd like you to also pretend like there's a string attached to the top of your head, attached to a cloud, creating lots of space in your body. So you're going to sit up nice and tall, like your head's attached to a cloud. Now I want you to close your eyes and listen to my magic listening bells. My magic listening bells, you might be able to feel them in your body, or just notice how they make you feel. Close your eyes now and just feel them. Now we're going to Om 3 times together as a way to tune into our bodies. Continuing to sit up nice and tall, your eyes closed. Take a deep breath in and out. Inhale through your nose and we'll Om together 3 times. Om. You might have felt some tickling happening in your body when you were Oming. That's kind of our body's way of reorganizing our energy to get us ready for class today. So like I said, we're going to learn about our feet, and I have Avery and Isley here helping me today in our class. So our feet are absolutely amazing. They might be stinky, but that's okay. They're still amazing. So our feet have 52 bones in them. When we add our 2 feet together, that is pretty amazing. They also have 33 joints, 107 ligaments, 19 muscles, and some tendons that hold our foot together. That's a lot of stuff in our little feet. And then walking, when you just walk, you put up to 1.5 times your body weight on your foot. That's pretty wild. And then your feet log approximately 1,000 miles per year with all the walking, running, and fun things that you do. It's pretty amazing what they do for us. So today we're gonna thank them, and we're gonna stretch them and use them to test how they can hold us in different ways. The first thing we're going to do is tune into our breath. So I'd like you to take one of your feet, so choose which foot you're going to use, and we're going to use our breath as we trace along our foot. So you can place your foot in your lap. If you can see the bottom of your foot, that's a good thing. Okay, you're going to start at the inside of your heel. So I'm going to come a little closer to show you what we're going to do because it's kind of far. So we're going to take our foot and we're going to go to the inside of our heel. We're going to inhale up our arch to our big toe. We're going to hold our breath across our toes. Exhale down the outside of our foot. Hold our breath across our heel and do that all over again. Inhale up to your big toe. Exhale down the side. Hold. Inhale up to your big toe. Hold across. Exhale down. Hold. Inhale up. Exhale down. One last time. Inhale up. Hold your toes. Exhale down. Hold. Now breathe regular. Nice work. You might have felt some tickling in your toes and your feet as you touch different parts, probably because there's so many different nerves and things going on in your feet. All right, let's warm up our bodies for our yoga practice today. Let's come to standing in your space. Place your hands out like the number 11. And then look down at your feet. If they match where your hands are, you're standing in the right position. Let's bring our hands to the top of our head like the peak of a mountain. We're the tallest mountain in the range. Maybe wiggle a little bit so you can grow in your spine. And then ground down through your feet. Maybe rock back and forth on your feet just ever so slightly. Maybe side to side, feeling all four sides of your feet. Settling back into center and noticing how maybe you can feel more sides of your feet after rocking on them. One hand down the side of our mountain, other hand down the other side. Inhale our arms straight up overhead, watch it meet. Exhale, touch our toes. Inhale, halfway lift monkey. Touch your toes, step back into plank. Straight through your head and your heels for 3, 2, 1. Elbows stay in towards your body as you lower down. Forehead to the ground, tops of feet on the ground. Lift your head and chest, snake. Tuck your toes, tail to the sky for dog. Step up to your hands for monkey. Touch your toes, arms up, and heart center. Let's do that again. Arms up, touch your toes, monkey. Touch your toes, step back to plank. Hold here. 3, 2, 1. Lower down to snake. Tuck your toes, tail to the sky for dog. Here, we're gonna lift our right leg up, bend our knee like we're at a fire hydrant. Straighten that leg up, bring it back down. Let's do the other side. Left leg up, bend your knee like a dog at a fire hydrant. Straighten that leg, bring your feet down, wag your tail. Touch your toes. Step up to your hands. Halfway lift monkey. Touch your toes now. Arms up and heart center. One last time. Arms up. Touch your toes. Monkey. Touch your toes. Step back for plank. 3, 2, 1. Lower down to snake. Tuck your toes, tail to the sky for dog. Wag your tail, bend one knee and then the other. Maybe let out a howl. Step up to your hands. Halfway lift monkey. Touch your toes. Arms up. And heart center. I don't know about you, but I feel pretty warmed up in my body. Give me a thumbs up if you feel warmed up. Oh yeah, we're ready. All right, let's step up to the front of our space. Let's step to the front of our space. All right, make sure you have your own space. I see several people trying to get in each other's space. We need to have our own space for yoga. There we go. Feet are like the number 11, so check your feet, make sure they're in the right spot. Let's step back with our right foot and then turn our hips to the side. Arms come straight out from our shoulders, straighten your front leg. Those front toes are facing me. All right, now reach towards me and then tick-tock your arms down, looking at your big toe. This is triangle pose. Root down through your feet to feel your body expanding. It's the strongest pose in yoga. You can challenge yourself by looking up at your top hand if that feels good. Straighten up with your top hand, come back up. Now bring your hands behind your back and turn your hips towards me. There you go, nice. Now we're gonna bring our forehead to our knee or as close as possible. So hinge at your hips, reaching your chest forward, bringing your forehead towards your knee. This helps you to improve your balance and stretches the back of your legs. I'm sure you can feel that. All right, come back up. Arms come out to the side from our hips. Bend that front knee into warrior two. And here we say, I am strong.
I am strong.
I am brave.
I am brave.
I can do anything.
I can do anything.
Take your front arm and bend it. Nice. Elbow to your knee. Awesome. Take your top arm and reach towards me. First side angle. Root down through your feet here. Feel a stretch from your fingertips all the way to your back toes. And then come on up. Back to warrior two. Bring your hands together at the front with your feet. Nice. Let's do the other side. Step back with your left foot. Turn those hips to the side. Arms come straight up from your shoulders. Front leg is straight, those toes are pointed towards me. Reach towards me, tick-tock your arms down, look at your big toe. Or you can challenge yourself and look towards your fingertips or straight ahead. Whatever is comfortable for you. The strongest pose in yoga, triangle. Reach with that top hand to come back up. Bring your hands behind your back. Turn your hips towards me. Let's bring our forehead to our knee. Reach your chest out and as you bend over your leg. For balance here, breathe into that stretch, the back of your leg. Inhale your way all the way back up. Arms come out. Hips turn to the side. Front knee bends for warrior two. Here we say, I am strong.
I am strong.
I am brave.
I am brave.
I can do anything.
I can do anything.
Front arm bends at your elbow. Nice. Elbow to me. Reach the top arm up and over towards me. Nice. A big stretch from your fingertips to your toes. And then reach up with that top arm. Back into warrior two. Hands come together. Feet come together. Awesome. Now we're going to balance and grow like a tree. Your feet should look like the number 11 again, so you can check that out. Hands can stay at heart center. You're going to take your right foot and you're going to place it on the inside of your left foot. It can stay here like a kickstand. It can come up to your calf or to your inner thigh, wherever you find the most balance, but not on your knee. That's not safe. So wherever you find your most balance today, you can choose one spot to look at that's not moving. That'll help you stay balanced. It's called your drishti gaze. When you feel balanced, your roots growing down, you can grow your branches if that's comfortable for you. Maybe they blow in the breeze, or maybe they're stiff as can be because it's winter and there's ice on them. And bring your hands to heart center. Place your right foot down. Let's do the other side. Left foot like a kickstand, or on your calf, or on your inner thigh. You might notice one side is different than the other. Choose one spot that's not moving for your drishti gaze. That'll help you remain balanced. You imagine your roots growing down into the earth as a large tree. Maybe you tell your neighbor, if you have someone with you, what type of tree you are as you grow your branches. Maybe you're an evergreen or an oak or a cherry. What are you?
Maple.
Maple trees. And maybe your branches are stiff as can be because it's winter out and they're frozen. All right, hands at heart center, bring your foot down. All right, now make sure you have space from your neighbor. And you can keep your hands at heart center, or you can kind of bring them slightly out to your side, wherever you're gonna find good balance here. Your feet are like the number 11 again, so check that out. And we're gonna come into a little bit of a seat, like we're sitting down into a chair. And then we're gonna rock forward and lift up onto our tiptoes if we can. Wow, look at all of you guys. And then come back down, place your heels down. Let's do that again. Heels up. Awesome, look at that balance, heels down. One more time, heels up, and then down. All right, now we're gonna stand up. We are gonna come up onto our tippy toes, and we're gonna do tippy toe squat. So then we're gonna bring our hands up in front, we're gonna pretend like we're sitting in a chair on our tippy toes. Whoa, and then come straight back up to standing, heels down. Let's do that again. Come up onto your heels, or up onto your toes. Arms come up as you come into chair squat. Nice. Stand on up and then down. Let's do that one last time. Come up on your tiptoes. Arms come up as you squat into a chair. Maybe hold it here for 3, 2, 1. Stand up and then heels down. Nice. All right, let's come on down to the floor. Come onto your knees, and we're gonna keep our toes tucked under. So we're gonna kind of squat onto our heels, and our toes are bent under. Only if that feels good for your body. You're gonna feel a really good stretch in your feet here. So our feet often don't stretch this way because they're in shoes and things like that. This pose is also called wolf pose, so we'll do that in a moment. But what it's good for is if you're congested, like you have a cold or something like that, you can sit in this pose and it helps your sinuses, helps you to blow your nose a little bit more. Because your sinuses are all in your big toes, all across the tops of your toes. All right, let's bring our hands in front of us, and we're gonna interlace our fingers, and we're gonna come up onto our knees. We're gonna howl at the moon like a wolf. And then come back down. Come back down. And one more time. Inhale up. And then come back down. All right, you can release those toes now. They probably feel pretty good and stretched. All right, we're gonna come into a cross-legged position. And we're gonna take our left foot and our right hand, and we're gonna shake hands with our feet. Shake hands with our feet. Say hello, how are you today?
Hello. How are you?
We're gonna talk to our feet, give them a little love because they do so much for us. This also helps our hips open up. You can move it side to side if you'd like. From sitting in school. All right, let that one go, and let's take our left hand and our right foot, and let's shake hands with our right foot. How are you today, right foot?
Hello. How are you?
And then you can shake it side to side if you'd like.
Can you give it a big hug?
You can give your leg a hug if you'd like. They do a lot for us. All right, you can let that go. Now let's place the bottoms of our feet together. And our knees are out to the side. We're sitting up nice and tall. We're gonna take our hands and we're gonna slide our thumbs into the arches of our feet. We're gonna take our fingers on the tops of our feet. We're gonna open up the bottoms of our feet like a book. So we're gonna read our feet. Let's take a moment here, breathe, and just look at your feet and maybe see what they're trying to tell you today. As you take a deep breath in and out, in and out. All right, you can let that one go. Now, we're gonna sit with our feet extended straight out in front of us. Our toes point towards the ceiling. We're gonna take our right foot into our left hand. And we're gonna bring our knee as far back as we can. Our foot kind of comes back towards our right hip. And then we're gonna shoot the arrow. Shoot the arrow across your body, holding on to your foot, okay? So it's like we're shooting an arrow with our foot. Shoot the arrow. Let's do it one more time. Pull it back gently, and then shoot the arrow. All right, let's do the other foot. Both feet are straight out in front of us. Toes are pointed towards the ceiling. Right hand and left foot. And then draw that left foot back towards your hip. Nice, and then shoot the arrow. Awesome. Draw it back, and then shoot the arrow. Now hold on to that foot. Draw it back, and then shoot the arrow.
Shoot it.
Nice. All right. Now I want you to lower on down to your space. Feet are straight out in front of you, arms are down by your side. I want you to take a moment here and take a deep breath. Raise your arms and legs towards the sky, and then shake them like crazy. Shake, 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 like a dead bug, and then flop. Let's do that again. Feet and legs all the way up towards the ceiling. Flop, 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 flop. And drop them like a bug. All right, keep doing it. One more time. Raise your arms and feet towards the ceiling. And then drop. Close your eyes. Stay in a laying down position. Your feet are out in front of you. Your arms are down by your side. Your hands facing up. You lay down so you're nice and comfortable. Your eyes are closed. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Bring your attention to your breath as you breathe in and out, in and out. You notice the weight of the back of your head, the weight of the back of your shoulders, the weight of your arms, your wrists, the weight of your back on the floor. You notice the weight of your hips, your knees, your ankles, and your feet on the floor. Your whole body is completely relaxed as you breathe in and out, in and out. You imagine that the sky is so clear, there isn't a cloud. The warmth of the sun radiates towards the earth and to where you are in this very special place. There's an air of excitement as little people you've been waiting for have come to visit. They've been so very patient and have kept themselves busy getting ready for you. Can you hear the music in this special place? There are stringed instruments playing, and I can hear a harp. Together, they make heavenly music, such that you've never heard before. The sort of music that makes you want to dance and dance. Of course, these little people already know this, and they've made you a special pair of dancing shoes. These dancing shoes are whatever your favorite color is and design. Maybe they have bows or sparkles or cool ties or stickers. They're magic dancing shoes made just for you. Whoever wears them can dance and never wanting to stop while the music plays. I want you now to dance in your mind for all of the people while you twist and twirl, listening to the music and feeling it deep inside in your imagination. You're having such a good time as you continue to breathe. When you decide that you've had enough of your dancing, you can rest underneath a huge tree and watch the festivities from there. The tree is like a giant umbrella shading you from the bright, shining sun. The grass underneath feels like a soft green cushion that you can sink into. Perhaps you want to take off your magic dancing shoes for a while. You might want to do some more dancing later, or maybe it's time to see what's happening under other trees. Maybe you decide to take a little walk around this special place to see all the sights to see. Bring your attention back to your breath. Bring your attention back to the space where you find yourself lying down. Breathe in and out, realizing that you can go back to this special place anytime you wish. You slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. You gently rock your head from side to side. When you're ready, you roll over onto one side, taking a deep breath in and out here. When you're ready, push into your hands to come to a comfortable seated position. And we're going to close out class by saying Om Shanti together. And Shanti means peace. We're going to say Shanti 3 times. Once to honor the peace we feel inside after doing yoga today together. Once to share it with those we love. And another to send it out into all the world. So sit up nice and tall like we started class, like there's a string attached to our head, attached to a cloud, creating lots of space in our body. You can close your eyes here. We'll Om Shanti together. Take a deep breath in. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hands at heart center. We raise them to our forehead and we say Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you so much for joining me for today's yoga class. One thing you can do after yoga class today is you can take a piece of paper and you can trace your foot, and then you can decorate the tracing of your foot. Or you can draw about what your foot felt like in today's class, or even the things you're thankful for that your feet do for you. So that is a little activity you can do after class to celebrate our feet. And if you're joining us next week, I'll see you next week. Next week, we're going to honor our hands because they do a lot for us as well. Thank you. I'll see you next time. I think Miss Melissa wants to say goodbye.
I wanted to say thank you and hope to see you all next week.